Well, hello. Welcome again to the 2012fad.com. I will be your host for this evening, and my name is Charlie Bluehawk. Last night, we talked at great length about safe ground and where in this world would it be possible to hide and survive and live and prosper and actually enjoy life. Simply to live is not enough. You have to have a reason to live. Do you have someone you love and someone who loves you? A reason to live. Tonight, I thought we would cover, yet again, talk about the village and who we're looking for to come and to be with us. And this is going to be very brief. I don't want to beat this to death. But who we're looking for basically are good people. But not just that. We've covered before who we're looking for. We prefer single people. We prefer people without a family. We prefer people without children. We prefer people who have never been married. But we're looking for that one person who does a good job because it's the right thing to do. As we talked about, if you've ever been in a big corporation, there are 10,000 people worldwide, and there's 350 people in HR. And yet, everybody in the whole corporation only goes to one person in HR. Because there's only one person in HR out of 250 souls who will actually do their job, who will actually help you. That's who I want. But it's more than that. I need the person who has that unique skill, that basic innate talent, a gift for what they do. Whether it's pushing paper around, whether it's solving complex riddles, whether it's farming, whether it's how can I grow chickens on bare rock and make them happy and prosper and make me more chickens. I think a really good example of what we're looking for here for the village is a lady here in Europe who cuts my hair. Now, I know it sounds like a very simple thing, but especially when we're talking about a change to the world that's so massive that billions are going to die. But what I've discovered at the age of 52 is that life is a series of very small, very simple events. And it's those small, simple, hopefully pleasurable events, those unthought of for the moment things that we look forward to in our everyday life and we never really think about. And now today we just cannot take them for granted. And one of the things that I discovered here in Europe was that a really good haircut actually makes you feel fresh, alive, clean. It gives you balance to your life. And there's this one lady who I visit in the city of Prague. For only one reason do I go to Prague: to have her cut my hair. Now, I don't have a lot of money, so this doesn't happen that often. But this lady, to say that she's a genius at cutting hair, just does not begin to cover her skill, the grace, the talent, the style of what this woman does for us. She makes us feel better. She is one of those special moments in my life. I've only been to her twice. But each time, I felt so much better. I feel better. I look better. She is someone who we're looking for to come to be with us at the village. So now we have to find people who have that same gift, that same flair, that same innate ability in what they do. I mean, can you make toothpaste? Well, sure, you take some diatomaceous earth, you mix it with some flavoring, you turn it into a gel, you stuff it into a tube, and then you're good to go. But is it the most amazing toothpaste anyone has ever used? Can you make cheese? Can you brew beer? Can you make salamis and sausages? Can you raise chickens, cows, pigs, turkeys, raise them together, rotating them on the same ground so that they are all happy and healthy and fit? So when we turn those living animals into meat products, when they go from living creatures into food, can we honestly say that we gave them a good life and that their sacrifice for us would be gentle and that we will respect and admire their sacrifice on our behalf? Can you do that? Do you have that innate ability? Can you fix things? Can you look at a machine and know instinctively why it stopped working and know how to fix it? Can you mix paint from earth and oils? Can you make paper from hemp? And not just paper, can you make it the best paper you've ever used in your life to write on, to pack things in? Can you make toilet paper out of hemp that won't fall to pieces? Can you work metals, copper, brass, steel, iron? Can you tap with a hammer and a chisel on pieces of metal and make new parts for machines that weave our cloth? Do you have that simple genius that you can see when someone stands on a stage without sets, without costumes, without anything fancy, and simply sing and move people to tears? Can you do that? Is that you? What can you add to the world that has that kind of value? Are you a cook who can take a couple of scraps of leftovers and turn it into a meal that people just are stunned by? And can you do it without effort and without applause? That you don't expect a parade or the clouds to part and choirs of angels start singing you into your sleep? Can you simply do your job because it's your job? Can you simply do the best you can because you can? Can you do the right thing because it's the right thing to do? That's who we need. I hope it's you. For all of us here at the 2012fad.com, this has been Charlie Bluehawk, wishing you a really good day and reminding you please to keep a good thought. The 2012 Fad is brought to you by Coffee and Blood, Love Letters Between the Dead, a series of 5 erotica horror novels about a fallen angel finding his way back to regain his own soul, and how the CIA war against the human race, their black magic, captures and traps him in the body of a mind-controlled slave designed to hunt down and to kill their god, their Satan.